Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at C3.AI. This is a stock which we are seeing decline by 0.37% today, but I honestly don't think that's that bad, especially considering the gains of 11% that we've made in the past 5 days. Interestingly enough though, over the past month this stock is red. We've seen the majority of this decline coming in up until about the 4th of September, and if we zoom in from the 4th up to now, you're going to see this stock is actually up by over 13%. A very impressive period in my opinion. The question now becomes, where do we go from here? The stock over the past 6 months is ultimately red by 20%. The question on a lot of people's minds as well is going to be, are we at the bottom? Are we about to see this stock potentially bounce and move higher? Well, as I'm sure you can imagine, over the course of this video, I'll be sharing my personal thoughts and opinions and giving my predictions on what I think may be coming into the very near future. If it does sound like a good watch, please make sure to leave a like on the video and do subscribe, but at the same time remember, I am not a financial advisor. I must also say, in the first link in the comment section and the description, I have linked to my Patreon, where I also have a Discord you can join if you are interested in learning about the stocks which I currently am following. So with that being said, let's just jump in. Let's have a look at what we are seeing. And as I mentioned, the stock has been dropping really for quite some time. We saw highs well in excess of $40, but really it's been a slow decline ever since. We had a little bit of a rebound from the $17 range all the way up to the $29 range, which was quite impressive, but we've just been falling with a major gap down coming around about the 13th, the 12th, or the 11th I should say, where we just saw the stock hit these lows. Now, interestingly enough, the most recent level of support that we have found, the lowest level that we have seen, I should say, is around that 1480 mark. Since the stock hit these lows, we haven't really declined much more. And I think in and of itself, that is a relatively impressive fact to be looking at. You can see that, right? These two levels line up perfectly nicely. Now, what is also good is that we are finding our ultimate support, or our strongest level of support, slightly higher than that, around the 1525 mark, which honestly is not that bad. Now, if this holds up and continues to hold up, I think we have a very strong base here. I think we're looking at a stock which is in a very interesting position. But if you look slightly higher, we've got an even stronger level holding. This level that I'm going to call 1635. This has held up recently here, it's also held up historically here and here as well. If we can hold on to 1635, that is a very strong base to potentially be looking for a bounce up. Now, the real issue here seems to be with finding the ability to break out. We're having a lot of difficulty just breaking past the 1760 range. We just don't seem to have the ability to do that. A push above 1760 could spark us up to the $18 range even, it's that simple, which could then take us onto the 1850s. Then we are looking at a potential breakout. This could take us up to $19. Ultimately though, we're trying to retest up to 22. I don't think that is necessarily what the focus should be right now. I think it's going to be as basic as looking at the next few days, right? Can this one continue its upwards trend? Can this one break above 1760? Can this one break above 1850? And if we can see that, if we can see these moves to the upside, I think we're in a very strong position. I think this could be the start of a very interesting trend. But the most crucial thing, especially given how close we are to it, is looking at if this very strong historical support will hold up. The stock is already coming up to overbought ranges on the RSI, not necessarily fully there yet, but we are getting close. This may also be worth considering into your strategy. I think this is a stock that does have potential, but I think at the minute, in my opinion, the trend confirmation of a potential uptrend just isn't there. Not right now. If you are somebody who likes to play it perhaps on a more risk basis, or you think this one does have that potential, it could be an interesting point to get in, at a better price. We are certainly seeing that downward trend in the past 5 or so days slow down. We are certainly seeing that question creeping into people's minds of, is this the bottom? And of course it could be. But you've got to make up your own minds, guys, and you've got to be aware of both sides of the scale. And that's why I always try and give you the levels of both support and resistance that I am looking at. I give you the bull case and the bear case that I consider. That way, you will have the most knowledge, hopefully allowing you to go on to make even more educated decisions. So let me know what you think in the comment section. It's been really interesting covering this stock. I'd like to share with you before we exit the video some more information on the Patreon. Other than that, thank you so much for your time, and I hope I'll see you again. You guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day? I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right, guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here, guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks, but do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment, guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from 1450 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, on these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video.